Yes, people, welcome back to Touchlinefacts. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm starting my brand new show for this summer, which is transfer predictions. Yeah, emphasis on the never mind. And today is it, as I say, new show, new intro. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure the subscribe button, make sure you comment down below if you like this show. If you want me to do more, I'm going to be predicting. Oh, it's in the name, isn't it? Predicting transfers that I think are going to happen in the summer. Predicting transfers. Obviously, there are some substances around it. I've already got Dean Huijsen to Real Madrid, although that was kind of obvious. I've already got what was the other one I got? I can't remember the other one I got, but I already got Dean Huijsen to Real Madrid. I know that for a fact. And today I'm going to be doing my first 4 transfer predictions that I think are going to happen in this summer transfer window. Starting off with the man beside me, to my right, but to the left on the to whatever. Yeah, Rodrygo. Now, I believe he's going to end up either two options: Arsenal, Manchester City. I've got him here in the Arsenal kit because I think Arsenal are the most likely destination. However, there's going to be a little bit of a transfer merry-go-round, in my opinion. Yeah, I've also got this guy. Hold on. I believe William Saliba will be on the way to Real Madrid, and Rodrygo will be on his way to Arsenal. Listen, hear me out first. Hear me out first, lads. Rodrygo wants out, I believe. I believe he doesn't work in a front three of Mbappe and Vinicius. He spent too much time out of position. Arsenal need a left winger. Real Madrid, we all know they want Saliba, and they're in desperate need of a centre-back, an extra centre-back. Yes, they just signed Dean Huijsen, but they're in desperate need of another centre-back at least. Yeah, it makes perfect sense for a swap deal. Rodrygo isn't exactly needed at Real Madrid. He's not exactly had a great year. None of them have really. Mbappe's had a decent year in terms of numbers, but Madrid as a whole haven't had a great year. There's going to be casualties due to that fact. Madrid can't exactly go out, from what I've seen, they aren't exactly going to go out and spend 100+ million on a football player. I believe they're just being a bit stingy with their money. So my idea is, I believe Rodrygo and Saliba will do a straight swap deal with Rodrygo going to North London and Saliba going to Madrid. They're both tick each other's boxes. Madrid need a centre-back, as I say. Arsenal need a winger. Arsenal need someone like Rodrygo. And let me tell you why. They don't just need a left winger. Arsenal need a player that's going to turn half chances into goals. That's going to produce 0.05 XG. Some waffle, yeah, some tactico. It's going to sometimes just get the ball, take 2 players out in one move, and cut inside and slap it top bins. That's what Arsenal need. And Rodrygo is that guy. He will be a game-changing signing for Arsenal. If he signed for Arsenal and they get Gyökeres and Zubimendi, they probably still need another addition or 2. They should be up there with the favourites to win the Premier League next season. And I believe Rodrygo will be at the Emirates. And we obviously know about, William Saliba. We obviously know about him. Listen, Madrid need a centre-back. Alaba's injury-prone. Militao's injury-prone. Dean Huijsen's just signed. Asensio is still young. Same with Dean Huijsen. Rudiger is, he's not injury prone, is he? But, he's getting a bit on now. I think he's like nearly 33. He might be 32, 33. I believe that they'll probably go out and get a centre-back, especially if this season Xabi Alonso plays his back 3. You're going to need at least 5 or 6 players that can play centre-back. And right now they've really got 3. That's it. And Rudiger, Huijsen, and Asensio, because Alaba and Militao are unreliable. Alaba's done his ACL and done another major injury. Militao has done 2 ACLs. So at the end of the day, they're not exactly reliable. I believe Real Madrid are in desperate need of a centre-back. I think they're going to get him. I do think they're also going to get another left-back as well, or a wing-back. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to do, like as Will's saying, defensive revolution over at Madrid. That's what I personally think is going to happen. But that's my first, you could say 2 predictions, but it's kind of 1 prediction that I feel that's going to happen. However, I do also believe on a separate issue, Rodrygo could end up at Manchester City. There's a world where Rodrygo could end up at Man City because of this transfer. Florian Wirtz. I believe Florian Wirtz will be at Bayern Munich next season. I believe £100+ million deal. I think it's going to be 150 million or something like that. It's going to be about 300 grand a week. He's probably got about 20 million in his dad's agent fees or whatever. It's going to cost Bayern an absolute fortune, an arm and a leg. Let's have it right. In fact, Wirtz may as well get a percentage of the football club. That's how much it's going to cost Bayern Munich. However, I believe he will be at Bayern Munich next season. One, because of what their president said. The president's come out, or the CEO come out and said that they will do everything they can in their power to get Florian Wirtz at Bayern Munich next season. Two, because he's German and he's one of Germany's best players, if not Germany's best player or Germany's most talented player. And Bayern Munich are obviously going to want to pick up Germany's most talented player, just like how Real Madrid want to pick up Spain's most talented player, or you know what I'm saying, and Man United want to pick up. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist. You get what I mean? And this is just the history of the Bayern Munich. This is what they do. So yeah, I believe that's what I believe. And then with this, obviously, we know there's no secret now. Florian Wirtz is wanted by Liverpool. He's wanted by Man City. He's Man City's main target. Going back to Rodrygo, I believe if this deal happens and Florian Wirtz goes to Bayern Munich, which I do think he will do, because I do think he wants to go to Bayern Munich, because if he doesn't want to go to Bayern Munich, I believe he would have signed for City already. I believe City would have signed him already, because City are not short of cash. Bayern Munich are just pouncing around, trying to save a bit of money here, probably not trying to give in to Leverkusen's ego. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably trying to save an extra 10, 15 million, which you can understand because it's a very expensive deal, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I believe. And as I say, if Florian Wirtz goes to Bayern, Rodrygo could end up going to Manchester City because they will need a backup to Rodrygo. They will need a backup to Florian Wirtz. They already need a creative player. They need a left winger. It makes sense. They might end up going for him. Personally, they're not exactly short of cash, are they? Let's have it right. Man City are not short of cash at all. And yeah, but I personally think this deal will happen. I think this deal, listen, Florian Wirtz is one of the best creators in Europe. He is literally the ideal Kevin De Bruyne replacement, which is why Man City want him. It's giving Kevin De Bruyne vibes, like Kevin De Bruyne was at Wolfsburg. He's at Leverkusen. And yeah, he's obviously one of Germany's most talented footballers, if not their most talented footballer. And yeah, Bayern Munich, I said Bayern Munich don't need him. I still stand by I don't think they need him. Like, I don't think they struggle for goals by him. I think defensively they need defenders and midfielders, like in the pivot and stuff like that. That's what I personally think they need. However, with Florian Wirtz, he's still a top player, and if you can get a top player at your football club, it's not like they won't use him. They'll just put Musiala on the left and they'll put Wirtz in the 10. That's what they'll probably do. Yeah, that's what I can see happening personally. Florian Wirtz is a top player, but say, let me know what you lot think in the comments. Hit the sub button as well. And it's going to be my final prediction of the video for the first video of the series. Let me know if you like this series. I'm a bit stuttering in a minute because I'm still trying to analyze what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? As I say, I don't really do videos like this, do I? I usually discuss topics rather than predict something. You get what I mean? So yeah, let me know what you lot think in the comments, man. And this is my fourth one. I believe this deal was already done. I believe by the end of this month we'll get a here we go. Matheus Cunha to Manchester United from Wolves. I believe we're going to pay over his release clause, maybe 5-10 million more. Pay it in installments. I believe it's done. Man United fan. He loves Man United. He's rejected lots of clubs for Manchester United. It's a dream move for him. He's going to become the first Brazilian to actually do well at Man United. You could say Fred, but was it? No. Fred was a bit hit and miss at times. But other than that, I don't think we've ever had a good Brazilian. So he may become the first one. I've seen a video of him from years ago. We've all probably seen it when he was on a holiday and they asked him about Manchester United and his face just lit up. And yeah, as I say, Fabrizio spoken about it. A lot of people have spoken about it. Do you get what I mean? It's been in the papers for about a month now. And I believe it's already done personally. I think it's going to be by the end of this month. I'm not hearing none of this. Arsenal are going to hijack the deal. They're not hijacking the deal. I believe it's already done. I think that's paper talk. I think Matheus Cunha will be a Man United player by the end of this month, at the start of the window, which is the 1st of June. I believe him and certain other striker will be a Manchester United player. That's my personal opinion. So that's my fourth and final prediction of the video. Let me know what you lot think. Do you think Rodrygo will go to Arsenal? Do you think Saliba will go to Real Madrid? Do you think Florian Wirtz will go to Bayern? Do you think they'll go to other clubs? Do you think Matheus Cunha will go to Manchester United? Like, for example, do you think Rodrygo could end up going to Man City? Do you think Wirtz could go to Man City? Do you think Wirtz could go to Liverpool? Do you think Saliba could stay at Arsenal? Who knows? Let me know what you lot think. Sub button, hit the like button. Yeah, new series. Let me know what you think of the series as well. And yeah, I'm out, people. Cheers. Bash.